actually had a stalker. Can you believe that?
Say what you feel for say. Come here, say what me feel for say. Say what you feel for say.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be doing something different. So with me, I have my red one to keep me company because me, I want to tell you a story. I don't think I've ever done this before. Yeah, I don't think I have done this before. So today we're going to be talking about the time when I was stalked after moving to the United States, right? I actually had a stalker. Can you believe that? So let's sit down and get ready for this story, because in a normal, it all started when I just came here and I got a job, and this job was 7 to 4, but I wasn't driving. The only way to get to work was by taking the bus, right? Now, so the bus don't work on a schedule. So in order for me to reach work 7 o'clock, I had a bus that I had to take from my house. I mean, I have to go up on a hill, always late for the bus. If you know anything about me, I don't know if I'm ever late. So I was always late for that bus. Anyways, I had to take the bus from there, but I have to reach on that bus by 5 o'clock. 5:15 in time there. And it takes like, even though where I lived at that time was like maybe 15 minutes to downtown, it took that bus around 45 minutes because you had to stop everywhere and pick up all these people. So after it picked me up around 5 o'clock, reached downtown around 5:30, 5:45. Then time usually depends on how fast you come, depends on how much people on the road. And then it dropped me downtown, and then I have to run from there, so go our next bus stop. In my heels, coming to now, me used to dress before, me used to dress up in my high heel and all these things, looking all good. I'll step out every day, looking cute and all these things, yeah. So me used to run on my heel up the hill to catch the bus to go downtown, and then in that heel run back down. The other bus take around 20 minutes to reach, right? But you wonder, why would I take such an early bus if you're going to get that bus if you're going to take 20 minutes? The thing is that in order for me to catch that bus, that was the only bus from where I live to reach downtown in time to catch that bus, right? And anybody who take the bus know how that process works, that schedule, but sometimes you have to stand up and wait 1 hour for the next bus to come, depends on, where you're going or what you're doing. So, me as usual, one day, run for the catch bus in the morning. This woman gets so used to me being late that she start waiting for me a morning time because she knows that I come but I run late. So she waiting on me to get downtown, and when I reach downtown, especially if it's in the winter time, it's black, it's pitch black, it's dark, right? Like a daylight saving time, something there. So yeah, so I come off of the bus as usual, and knowing me, always having my earbuds, at that time was just my regular earphones, and having my earphone, which drawn out, like my book always with my earphone, because like when I'm only could word, my only could bubble when me on the bus, right? Because I don't want nobody chat to me, I don't want nobody sit on my side, I don't want nobody even look at me. You just lock out everybody. You would think that would stop them, but no, they still always find ways and means to come sit down beside me, to come chat to me, to just always get my attention, some way, somehow, no matter how hard I try. Even when I put on my bag on the seat for nobody to come, never work. So, reach downtown, take me a little time, walk to look at the other bus, sit down at the bus stop because they had like a bench thingy. So I sat there, and even anytime nobody come sit down beside me, pull up, because what you need to understand is that where I worked, they had a lot of warehouses. So the second bus that I normally take to go to work, were always filled with, like, they're mostly men, like 1 or 2 women. But the men, they stink, they don't change their clothes, their jackets, like you can literally see the dirt in their clothes. Now somebody has scan them, but me they scan them.
Now somebody has scan them, but me they scan them.
Then it dirty. So me nobody see me, say me nobody check to me, me just in my own little world. So anyways, this nice and proper day, me as usual, you know, putting my earpods and reach downtown, me I walk, go sit down, wait for another bus to come. Bus come, girl go in a bus, sit down. I think I was talking on the phone to one of my girlfriend that day. And you know, not paying nobody no mind as usual. But for some reason, you know, I think I was checking my clothes or something, and I turned around and there was this guy behind me. I never really paid attention to him. Me just turn around back. He was a little bit too close, but you know, I'm not paying no mind. Still listen to my music, blasted as usual. Reach work, go work, do my work. When I left work, and you know, I went in the bus and everything, the bus driver was saying something to me. Again, I ignore people and I will answer even if I don't hear anything that you say. So the bus driver was saying something to me, I'm thinking the chat foolishness like he normally does to everybody. So he was saying something to me, I'm like, oh, okay, really? Okay. And I sat back down with my earpods in. So I came out of the bus and go home. The next morning, this dude came to me and said, you know, that's the dude that they caught yesterday that was following you. Wait, so what now? He was doing what? I said my bad, but I didn't really hear what he was saying. So him said, yeah, that's what he was saying to you. He was telling you that the guy, he was actually following you and stuff like that. So when we're listening, start to go to the earphone now and start listening, I say exactly what happened. He said to me that this dude was sitting behind me yesterday and he was just riding the bus. He had nowhere to go. He really wasn't going anywhere. And he was just sniffing all the females on the bus or their seats. And he said that the driver was watching and realized that he was behind me the entire time riding to work. And he was just behind me, sniffing my hair and all these things. So he said, so did you not feel him beside you or anything? And I'm like, no, I really didn't. I remember seeing somebody close to me, but I wasn't really paying attention. Like, I don't remember how he looked or what he looked like or whatever, because I was just minding my own business. Girl never hear or feel nothing. I don't know what is going behind me, which is very bad. I need to pay attention to my surroundings, right? Anyways, so he said that he followed me. He was behind me the entire time and everything. And when I got up, he started smelling my seat. Weirdo. So he said that the driver realized what was happening and called the police. So when they dropped me off, the police actually met them at the other stop and escorted him off. So, you know, he's not allowed to ride the bus anymore. So I'm like, so this man could have killed me. I'm gonna know what I want. You would think that something will come out of this, that the police would have taken him off or lock him up or give him some counseling or some shit would have happened. But no, he was on the road the next freaking day, back at the bus stop. The only difference is he couldn't ride on the bus. So to me, that was just crazy, because this man could hurt anybody on the road, because obviously him sick in cuckoo, something wrong with him. So he was showing me the man, but I all the time they might show me, I couldn't pick up a who they might show me. So the next day they showed him to me again, because he was, even though he wasn't riding the bus, this man was always outside early in the morning, stand up beside females and stuff like that. And I'm like, when I finally saw who he was This dude was a black, thick ass dude walking around sniffing woman. I don't know if you can come off on that. Like that's crazy to me. Who does that? Like, who that even thinks that somebody is stalking and do all this crazy shit? Like, really? Like, you know, I'm not better if you go do. They have so many different things where you can do. Like, that's how you know that mental health is real and you really have crazy ass people out there. But we need to give this dude no chance. Let's start to everybody voting. Anyways, it didn't stop there. I thought that he did that and he would just leave. But he couldn't ride the bus anymore. He was there every morning. Remember I said the bus reached downtown by 5:45 for me to go take the next bus. So from the time that this man is down there. So I realized that when I reached there in the mornings, like he comes closer or he just stands over to the corner and you can just feel his eyes on me. Like when I turn around, he's just staring. I'm like, sir, what is someone up to? So I told my husband about it, and you know, one of the reasons why my husband wasn't dropping me at work was that he had to work early too. So, you know, only one car at the time, you know, he had to work in a different town as well. So me working in a different town, probably trying to live the same way. So he couldn't drop me at work. He tried dropping me when he can, like on his day offs and stuff like that. So one day, my husband said to me, saying, you know what? I come down and see who this man is. I want to see if anything happens or who I need to go look for, right? So he followed me downtown. He actually dropped me like at the top where I would normally walk for to go to the bus stop. So he dropped me there and then went around the street and come back around for me to show. So I called him on the phone. I'm like, he's behind me. Look, that's the person. So he parked there and waited until I went on the bus that day, and you know, just to make sure that was good. Now, one next morning, my husband did the same thing, and just to see if the man still there every day. I said, no, Keneisha, this man, why would still stand there every day? You know, maybe it's not new, maybe just a torment other people. And I'm like, it's me. So him did the same thing one morning, but I was running late for the bus. So me I hurry, I go down while, you know, in my circle, I come back around and stuff. And when my bus the corner, I made the man I met before, like he actually almost run up in on me. You think that this dude would actually walk off and go where he needs to go? No, he did not. After I crossed the street, for which by the bus there, if we go over the bus stop, this dude crossed the street and came back over. He followed me back to where the bus stop was and went back over to the corner to stand there looking at me. So when my husband realized that this man is serious, and before anything happened, because I watch a lot of Lifetime movies, and me see all of these stalk and whatever, and see how they behave, and I'm like, I'm not doing this shit. We have to figure out how I'm gonna get to work, but I'm gonna stop taking this bus because me kind of bus the corner one morning when it's really dark. He can be hooked up in or hitched up in a one corner where I can't see, and as soon as I bust the corner, he cut my throat or do some crazy shit, because obviously he's crazy, right? So I'm not into that. So eventually have like other people from my workplace who lived close and had to reach work at the same time, like pick me up close to my home and stuff like that. And then my husband would normally pick me up in the evening when he leave work. So I saw come actually stop taking the bus and stop seeing this weirdo, because I don't know, I feel like he did something, but I wasn't gonna give him that chance. So you see the word crap about that is that if I should have seen this man tomorrow, I don't remember my face. That's I don't know, that is something I need to be working on, remembering people's faces and being aware of my surroundings, because I really need to work on that. But if I see this man tomorrow morning, I really don't remember him. But I'm kind of glad to me to drive, and I don't come out I care if I don't have to. And I take advantage of everything that goes online and deliver here. so yeah, so that is my stalker story. So tell me what you think. Have you ever been stalked since you've been here, or just anywhere at all? Have you ever had a stalker? No crazy ass, weirdo, crazy people? Like, I don't know, but I was not expecting a man like that, how him look, to be a weirdo. This man is sniffing my hair. What? Sniffing people's seat. Yeah. So guys, that's it for me today. I hope you like my story time. Subscribe. Don't forget to like and share this video. And for KeneishaSays today, I just want to tell you to be careful and be self-aware when walking or driving on the road. I need to learn that myself, but just be careful when walking, and just be aware of your surroundings. Alright? So until next time, bye.
Say what you feel for say. Come here, say what me feel for say.